Welcome to the KDFL Fantasy Football Podcast. It's me, Brett Steele, and as you can see, we have another two-man show this week. Joining me, the Zenful one, Mr. Matthew Smith.
How's it going? I don't think the River Rats owner has been here since he got eliminated from the playoffs. Is that a coincidence, or is he actually busy?
Sad times, hard times, some would say in Elkview. You would think, I don't want to, this would be common practice, like he's been through this. So, I mean, hopefully he finds the strength to join us as in our last two episodes, as this is the third to last 18 episode seasons. This is episode 16. So it has flown by at times. It has drawn on at times. But we see the light at the end of the tunnel. But first, we got two things to talk about, you and I specifically. Number one, we don't need to talk about the Raiders. That was bleh. It was whatever. It is what it is. Mendoza, please save us.
Hold on. If I get a little cranky on this episode, just want you all to know it is late, whatever night we're filming this, because I don't know when you
It's
tell
Thursday
people
morning.
it's different timing.
It's
It's nighttime, and I gotta wake up. It's morning, but I gotta wake up early the next morning. There's not too far. I gotta wake up early tomorrow morning to fly out of Jacksonville Airport to go to Houston to scout for the Raiders who are playing them on Sunday, and also to scout for the Jaguars. So I'm a diehard Raiders and Jags fans. I will be in Houston, whatever today is, tomorrow and the day after, scouting TJ Stroud and how much of a fraud he is. And I'm going to tell Pete Carroll and Liam Cohen.
You had to take matters in your own hands and get boots on the ground, see for yourself. I respect that. Let's talk about the Raiders game was whatever. Like we hope for Mendoza, right? Is that where you're at?
Yeah. Next, Tim Tebow.
Heisman winner Mendoza now. Matter of fact.
Tebow, I think he might be Tebow's son.
Yes, Tebow and Kirk Cousins morphed together. Now Jaguars though, we can talk about a little something.
I mean, what have we been
Best game
saying for
ever.
the past 7 weeks?
Yes.
3 words. What have we been saying?
Jag Super Bowl bound?
So I think Super Bowl's 2 words. Is it
No,
not?
it's one.
Okay, whatever. The 2 words. Super Bowl bound.
Okay.
Is Super Bowl 1 word? I don't think it's 1 word.
Yeah, I think it's one.
It's not 1 word.
It's like WrestleMania.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
It's definitely not.
I think it's like WrestleMania.
It's always 2. Look at every image. It's 2 words. Super Space Bowl.
Space.
The 3 words. I've been saying on Super Bowl bound Jags, and they're doing every week, and everybody's disrespecting them. Even the KDFL is disrespecting them as they talk about. I don't know. The amount the ESPN talks about the Texans is insane. The Texans have won the division, and they're a game behind the Jags right now.
Yeah, it did seem like they just kind of overlooked like that the Jags have always been like once the Colts relinquished first place to the Jags, not to the Texans. And they have had it this whole time. 5 touchdowns, 1 on the ground as well, so 6 total TDs. QB 10 on the year now, his best season so far as a pro. And Liam Cohen.
He's QB what on the year? What is
10?
Nice.
So
that's my guy Caleb. He's got to be up there.
Caleb is what a random jump. Okay, we're doing our team thing right now. Caleb's 8.
I'm just saying. Oh my gosh, 2 top 10 QBs. And they're both 25 and under. I always forget how old Trevor is. He's not that old though. He's been in the league forever, but I'm
gonna say he's 26 now.
26.
Okay.
He turned 26 in October.
Yeah.
Still very young for a 5-year vet.
Yeah. Now, Falcons wise, I was there in Tampa. Where were you when the Kyle Pitts game happened? I was in section 140, row D, seat 7. I think I just rounded it off. I don't know if I was 100% right, but something like that. And it was so weird because, I try to get on the visitor side, sit around Falcons fans. It's a good time. It's all good fun. Every touchdown, there were 8 touchdowns in that game and 4 field goals. All 8 touchdowns and 2 of the field goals were all at my side. It was great. Like, it's just luck. Like, it's just everything just coming right at me. Like, all 3 Kyle Pitts touchdowns were on my side. The Bijan run-in was on the other side. But everything was just right at me the whole time. And I do wish it meant something for us. That would have been even better. Like the Saints game that you and I went to, my first Falcons game in Atlanta, my first and only so far, was awesome because it was in the middle. It was in December, it was in the middle of a playoff, like trying to get to the playoffs, and how it ended with an interception to end it when they had the tie wrapped up. So that's number one. This is now number two. The penalties were crazy. Raheem Morris, I still blame him. Like I hope this didn't do anything to save his job. Um, I will say this: I did have a weak moment as a fan. We got to talk about this. This guy, I will actually the guy in real time, and
I hope he's watching.
I feel bad. It was like this nerdy guy in a Christmas sweater. I don't know what he was doing right behind me. And I'm fired up because there was a guy talking mess in front of me, Falcons fans in front of him. And the guy behind me, it was when they got the penalty. I forget what they got, like an offsides or something, some Bucks penalty. And, the Falcons, and he tried to do like it was, and the guys like don't watch a lot of football, but they want to get in and talk about it and say like the cliche thing. He, I'm not proud of this. He leaned over to the guy. I mean, he's behind me, so I can just hear them talking. He leans over to the guy. Hey, how much are they paying them, huh? How much are they paying these refs? Just the most cliche. I whipped around. I said, well, actually, we just set our franchise record for penalties in this game. What are you talking about? They have 19 penalties. And I said, and I immediately, because his girlfriend, whoever was with, was laughing at me. I said, hey, I apologize. I just had ammunition and evidence ready to go. So I just fired it off. She was like, I respect the passion. I was like, I feel like it's just a Christmas sweater. He was just like, oh, dumbfounded. I felt bad about that. There was also
they probably had the most awkward car ride home. She probably broke up with him.
God.
It's just the most.
You're gonna let that guy body you? This grown ass man in the game by himself? You're gonna let him body you like that?
I guarantee he ripped up the Christmas sweater too.
The Falcons 0 and 140 when trailing by 14 points or more in the fourth quarter. There's their first win. And it was so funny because I had the weird guy in front of me, was an older guy talking a bunch of mess, and he had like a weird like hype man, like Flavor Flav type thing. Like just kept saying like, yeah, you tell him. Yeah, you tell. Like it was weird. Like this is two grown men. This guy had to be late 20s. That was like hyping him up. Like it was like his like posse or something. I don't know. But the guy was talking so much crap. And then I remember him leaning forward and I heard him whisper in the guy's ear, it just went to 3rd and 15. Like we might be in some trouble here. I was like, oh my God. It did. So it was good. That's all I really want to talk about. I did get to do like the after set, like Thursday prime, like them talking. And the Bucks fans busted out a Fire Bowls chant, which I was like, guys, I'll switch you head coaches right now. Like we could just swap locker rooms.
I don't know. Todd Bowles is
no, he's not some savior.
Yeah, he's not some.
I don't think he cost you games.
Yeah. So next year it's Penix and Kirk Cousins are both the QBs. Is there QB controversy in Atlanta?
I don't think we could afford Cousins.
What do you mean? I thought he was guaranteed next year.
No, next year he's out. He's not guaranteed anymore. Next year. No, I mean he has guaranteed money still. Yeah, I know. Like tomorrow, next year's are out. That's why when everybody said it was a 4-year deal, I was like, there's only 2. We got her out next year because it gets expensive. Like, yeah. I don't know like the details, but yeah, that's when we get to leave. We get off this ride.
A roster bonus for 2026.
Yeah. I think I'm going to talk out of school here. I think it might be one of those June 1st things or whatever it is. I don't know, March, whatever those dates are. But I don't know. I don't know who it'll be. You will not surprise me. It could be Kyler. It could be Derek Carr. It could be anybody. Like Phillip Rivers has Matt Ryan saying, "I think I could do it again." Like he did say, like Matt Ryan did come out and say that. Like it was like a funny little 1.5 clip. He's like, "You see these guys and how they're playing." Let's talk about that real quick. Phillip Rivers, like it's cool, but it is also sad that that's the best option.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I love seeing it, but
I hated that guy forever. But I guess if you're out of the league for 5 years, you kind of stop hating the people. I hated him every year that he was in the league. But I don't hate him now. He just I don't know.
It's just not. It's just like the arm strength. It's cool to see the sidearm slinging it again, everything like that. But I just don't know. it doesn't seem like it's going to be, the solution for the
Yeah,
Colts
they're
this year.
probably not going to win a game. Yeah.
No, they have a tough schedule down the stretch, I
The
think. I
Jags
think
do
that's
play
the,
him again. Two
yeah,
weeks
yeah. Um,
in Indy.
okay. Are you ready for this? I have a fun fantasy scenario that I want to know your thoughts on.
Sure.
Are you familiar with the Woody Marks event this year or this last week? What happened?
No.
All right, let me set the stage. This is a tweet called "This is the worst fantasy loss ever." I'm just going to say the beginning, just because it sets the stage for this particular guy, but this part doesn't really matter for what we're going to talk about. But the most insane fantasy football result controversy I've ever encountered in 15 years playing fantasy football, and it's in my playoff round one match. To set the stage, I have Rodgers. My opponent had Malik Washington on Monday Night Football. I was down, call it 15 points, headed into Monday Night Football. Long story short, Rodgers has a nice game as we watch. Gets me the early lead in the fourth quarter, 172 to 170. Malik Washington has not been targeted once the entire game, then proceeds to catch a meaningless 10-yard catch with 30 seconds left to end up beating the guy by 0.1. Okay? Now, I will say me and my three other league mates were in Xbox chat watching this game together, so it was a pretty cool moment. By the way, we could do that. We could get on a chat and watch these games. It'd be fun, guys, hanging with the boys. Anyway,
Not nighttime games. I'm asleep.
yeah.
Okay. I can
You'll
do the
notice
daytime.
this came with a picture. You'll notice Woody Marks is in my lineup. Okay, wild controversy happened for me in fantasy football game with the Texans involving Woody Marks. The ball was we didn't see this play when we were watching, but the ball was snapped directly between C.J. Stroud's legs. It did not touch him at all, resulting in essentially a legal direct snap rushing play. I guess it may have been like either a shotgun or a pistol situation, or just right through him. I guess. Yeah, it could just been right through him. He could have been under irrelevant. Okay. The ball snapped between C.J. Stroud's legs, not touching him at all, resulting in a legal direct rushing play snap to Woody Marks. But for some reason, all of the fantasy platforms have this as a fumble recovery. Now, this would be plausible and fine if C.J. Stroud had literally touched the ball into the end zone or bobbled the snap. But if you watch the video, the ball goes straight through his legs, meaning this should be a legal rushing play for Woody Marks. Here's the problem. Woody Marks was not given a 1 yard rushing for advancing the football because it's technically seen as a fumble recovery that you can't advance. So if Woody Marks is given that one rushing yard, it ends my matchup in a tie, and I would win all tiebreakers. Would love thoughts on this, as it's genuinely insane. Obviously, I'm biased and think that it should be stat corrected, but I had to share the story. Even if no one reads it, it's an all-timer, and he has a screenshot of it. But what do you, I mean, do you just eat? Do you eat this, or do you expect the commish to step in and physically change it?
No, you can't change that.
You would be irate if the commish changes it, right?
I would kill the commish if he changed that. No, you can't make up your own rules. You have to go with the rule of whatever was called. Right there. Yeah. There's always garbage stuff. I didn't realize I saw Malik Washington. I know you were talking about him. He got 3.4 points on my bench.
I saw the plays talking
when I went to bed. It was in the fourth quarter, so I guess that's what I got. But no, I would absolutely be right. Keegan will come up with random stuff like, "Oh, you think they're going to fix this for me?" I'm like, "No, they're not fixing this for you. It's
they don't. They don't fix it. They do not. We know Reginald. Reginald wasn't fixing a thing."
Well, I'm just saying, like league wide, like that's a. I don't know. Like you can't.
I am interested to see if this one, because this one has, I've seen it a couple places. This one has gotten some attention. I am interested to see if they do adjust this. But I think they have to go off of what the game said, right?
Right, yes. It would be if the game adjusted. The game.
I wish I knew if. I wish I saw. I need to watch the play. I need to know if they spotted the ball where Woody Marks caught it, or if they spotted it to 1 yard forward, because that to me would make all the difference.
Like ESPN and Sleeper, they can't change it unless
the
official game. Yes.
Yeah.
They're not going to change it either. So the commission changing something like that, I would be.
Which, by the way, Sleeper not setting up playoff matchups until like Thursday or something like that is really wild. I didn't realize they did that.
They do that.
You don't. What? It doesn't say yet who you play in the next round with Sleeper yet. Like you could see it. It's obvious, but it doesn't. It doesn't actually like ESPN. You already see the matchups.
Yeah.
Well, it might on Thursday morning, which is when this is obviously happening. So earlier this
True.
week, it didn't show the matchups yet. So there we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready to get into the KDFL?
Sure.
Let me see where we're at here because I'm a little bit, like I said, told you before we started, a little bit of a different matchup. We're
What
going to
do we
start
start
in
with? Do we start
Arkansas.
with the pristine?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we start in the
the
order we picked them.
pristine TBD loser's name division.
Yeah, I gotta have to move this over to us and just talk like in front of you or something because I can't. All right, I'm gonna see if I can just share just that window. Right, I think I can do that. Uh, great TV. Share just that window. I just want to share this window. All right. Let me know when you could see your beautiful Zen Masters.
I can see it, man. Look at that score.
The
I
Zen
told you guys
Masters.
last week. I won't mention it again, but look at that score.
Oh, real quick. The standings are wild now in these picks. We have picked for 15 weeks. We have picked 88 games. Me going 1-3, Matt going 2-2, Detroit going 3-1 last week. Has us all tied at 53 and 35 going into the final. Let's see, we'll pick 7 more games this season. So pretty good stuff. As you can see here, the Zen Masters score a league high, league second high of 287 points to the Sinners 187. The Sinners watch has officially ended. They are done for the year as far as anything to play for. But and they oddly enough do have the Woody mark, so we can follow that and see what points he ends up getting
Yeah,
if this stat
that's
corrects.
gonna
But
impact this game.
yeah, it will not impact this game, but still, um, as far as centers go, I mean, we know what the deal is. Just going to rebuild. It's nice to see Shaheed come around a little bit after when he got to Seattle, and it didn't seem to do much at first. Struggles on the defensive end, but they will press on. Dak Prescott, real quick, and then we'll get to the centers or the Zen Masters. Dak Prescott continues to do that thing where he has good games and it doesn't translate. Him and Drake May to me are the two that keep
Yeah,
having great games, and they don't seem to. I mean, translate to. I guess he just doesn't have the passing touchdowns, but he has the 294 yards. So that's pretty frustrating. On the Zen Master side, oh boy, putting up the points.
it's dominating. It's just you know, next year. I always like to point out and scroll down for a second.
You want to point out the bench?
Just 165 points on the bench. Although the Sinners had 156 points on the bench, which is a good amount for them. AJ
Where is it?
McCarthy finally doing something in his life, and
JJ, yeah.
Tyler Shuck doing something too. Um, yeah, if I would have stepped my ideal lineup, it would have been another ridiculous scoring week. But I didn't, of course. But who cares? The Jags got me 287 points basically by themselves. But that's Brenton Strange getting 4 points. I scored 287. Brenton Strange getting 4 points, Pickens getting 6, and Xavier Worthy getting 6 points, and Genty getting 8 points.
I mean, you
Like
had a D
that's
tackle with 28 and freaking a
Yeah,
safety
Jeffrey
with
Simmons,
23.
stud
Yeah,
defensive tackle number one.
he is, right?
Uh,
Yeah, I figured he would be,
yeah, he
yeah.
is. Yeah, yeah, he's a beast out there. He's like the only good player. Oh no, hold on, wait. I would say he's the only good player on the Titans, but then Cam Ward, future QB1, 17 points on the bench.
It's not
I'll
bad.
take it.
Let's look at Cam Ward's
Uh,
last games. I don't know what he
I
did.
think he's been all right the past couple weeks.
He had the dud of 6. He's been
Yeah, no,
better.
he's been.
It was pretty bad for a while. He's
Yeah,
been
since
better.
since week 11, he's been better,
Yeah,
definitely.
there's been progression. There's one dud
When
in
did
there
the
and one not
when
great.
did that first coach get fired? Had to be around week 11 or before.
It's around then. Yeah, because it was a bye week thing, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So probably around the bye. That's a
Say
guess. It's around then.
take a guess on who running back 15 on the year is.
RJ Harvey.
Nope.
No, it's Travis Etienne, right?
Nope.
No, running back 10. Who is running back 15? Genty 17.
Nope.
Hold on. I have no idea. It's down here, right?
Kenneth Gainwell.
Is he really?
15th, right?
I was almost at Tyrone Tracy, but no way.
Look
33.
at Kenneth Gainwell the past 5 weeks. The dude is an absolute monster. The past
Yeah.
5 weeks. He had the 1 7 point game, but look at that. Like
Well, this is with
dominating.
Jalen Warren, right? because
Yeah,
it's all
with Jalen
receiving
Moore.
for the most.
Yeah,
The last couple of weeks, it's been receiving. 7 for 81, 6 for 30, 6 for 27, 7 for 46
which is
receiving.
massive.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw that yesterday. It's like running back 15. All right.
Kenny Gainwell. Matt advances in the next round of whatever the heck we're going to call this thing. I wish we would figure that out eventually, but let's go to the other game that happened in this thing here with the Midnight Riders. Boy,
Sure. They set their lineup. Yeah, they
they
did.
did. They did. This was
Goodness.
an effort. This was on
Sure.
purpose. I picked them, and this is what they gave me. The Lumberjacks win 247 to 157, or 240, yeah, 247, 157, 90-point victory. Lumberjacks, I mean, similar to Zen Masters, I mean, not 287 points, but a solid showing in the Constellation Tournament with 247. And it looks like a lot of, I mean, you have Puka doing his thing. That's a lot of points without a touchdown, right? Puka did not get in the end zone and scored 27
Yeah.
or 28. Yeah,
It'd
no
been nice if
touchdowns.
He could have done this last week. Thanks a
All
lot,
right.
Captain. Thanks a lot, Captain.
um, it is really spread out. His points are very much spread out. Puka and Bijan. Other than that, it's a bunch
Yeah.
of high
I
teens.
don't know. How the hell the Dolphins were terrible last night. How the hell did Darren Waller get 26 points?
2 touchdowns.
'Cause I know the week before he got like 2.
Yeah.
They got 2.7 the week before. Damn it, Waller. Way to come through.
Now,
Could have
are
used
you
that
ready
last
to
week.
are you ready to apologize for something on the Midnight Rider
No.
side?
No.
We have a man in the Midwest with a leg dangling
Oh
right
my
now
God.
because you thought it was a bold take, and now he's number 3, and he's done for the year, and he's probably
So
likely going to
bold.
get passed.
I think he won that bold take. We end it now because after the injury, he made it top 3.
It was a bold take, and you spat in his face. And now look, blood is on your hands. Um,
Mahomes might retire. I like how the estimated return is February 9th. Is that the Super Bowl? February
that would
9th,
be the Super Bowl.
2026?
I think that almost has to be the Super Bowl. Yes,
Yeah,
he's
just
coming back. I know that the injury just for next week. I mean, the plan is that he could make it back by week 1. I think
yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yeah.
the second opinion, I think, observed more damage than what they originally thought. But what I saw, the timeline is the same, but the recovery is more difficult. He'll come back with a brace on, and it'll be he won't have that mobility that made him possible to get the top 5. So I hope you're so happy right now. I mean, this is
No,
blood on
I
your
don't
hands.
know. I don't completely hate Mahomes anymore.
Kyle Monangai, this is surprising because he's slowed down. It's 2 weeks, a little bit slower.
Yeah.
And these are two difficult rushing matchups though. But Green Bay again, I mean, he just had, I mean, well, we'll see. But
Yeah, they got to play
that's
him
the
again.
name. If I'm the Midnight Riders, I'm watching him. I'm worried about Rashee Rice. Although the Midnight Riders also now they're with the Centers, they don't have much to play for. Their draft positions are set, but you still got to do some scouting. You're still interested in DK. You had some success with Harold Fannin. I messed that up. He thought that should have been the steal of the draft. It probably should have been.
What is
Hand up on that
Fannin?
for me.
Yeah. Fannon's
I mean,
tight end number 8 on the year.
he's been a stud, and he was right around that same range as Torrey Horton was, and I just missed it. So, props to him on that. We'll watch other, and then we will continue. If this man gets a second running back, I'm going to be so pissed. I don't want the Midnight Rider. I need them to keep the struggle. It's like teams watching me with quarterbacks. I want the struggle to continue for the fun of it. All right, so that sets up. We're good on. We'll go into the next week's matchups here soon. But obviously the River Rats and the Dark Horses had buys. They will take on the Midnight Rat or the Lumberjacks and the Zen Masters. So let's go to KDFL playoffs here. First game, Mega Power sneak out a victory on Monday Night Football, winning 263 to 259. This is still, I think anything within 5 points is still deserving of saying a little asterisk stat correction possibility in KDFL when we start 19 people and defensive players. So it's still not out of the woods on that. So we'll see. I have very bad experiences with that. Now, the interesting thing to me with this matchup, we kind of did the reverse of what we said with both teams because to me, I had big outliers in Kirk Cousins, who hasn't done that all year with 30, and then Trey McBride 37. That's a huge game, and then he was more balanced. The Dobermans were more
Yeah.
balanced. They kept giving me, high 20s, high teens, repeatedly. So it was kind of like a role reversal. This was, basically the only close game of the first week, and I live for these hard attack games. Kobe Parkinson just continued just dominating.
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck is going on? He did double tight end me and did that. And Jordan Brooks is everywhere on the field. I just don't understand. And I think it's time to give up on the old Jerry Judy and Shador. I think that's done. I think we need to let that rest. That's not a thing. So Mega Powers advance. It's our first playoff win since
Yeah.
2018. That's
Just
very sad.
scroll all the way down for a second.
I'm scared.
You guys are just a lot of lack of depth on these two rosters. Looking at that,
Brother, every week I lose 2 ACLs. What do you want me to do? Lose
what
Micah Parsons' leg in this one.
45 points on the bench. That dude set the Denverman's definitely set an ideal roster. They got it right. They're in 258, and their bench had 45.
I
Impressive.
think he got unlucky with Boswell because Boswell was the number one kicker, and he just did, or he was, or up there. He just didn't get
Well,
any
yeah.
opportunity.
I was right before I went to bed last night. I was like, Tua's about to get some garbage points.
And
He's
I was
two
not mushing
touchdowns.
anything by saying he just hasn't done that. It just does not do
Yeah.
that. And for two
'Cause
touchdowns,
it looked like you were going to lose, and then
I
fourth
was I
quarter
was
they were down
resigned to it.
28-3, 28-3, and then
Damn it,
they
it's
come
true.
back, scored two garbage touchdowns.
Yeah, we've kind of flipped it. The Mega Powers have now become a defensive team with the linebackers. Please carry me. Please get me through. Zaire, Carson, Landman. God, that's all. That's all we got. And McBride and JSN. So, Mega Powers advance. We'll see who they play next week in one of the bye week teams because the other game. It's deja vu all over again. The Evil Empire in the playoffs, and they are crushing 281 to 206. I don't. We're gonna have to have a study on the downfall of the Kings. I don't understand it. I don't
Yeah,
know what happened. But then you
all
look
those
at it.
guys.
You look at the breakdown. It's right here. Like, oh, it didn't highlight right, but it's this. The defensive completely. The bottom
Yeah,
fell out of the defense.
yeah, they
Um,
didn't do anything.
they didn't do. Oh, Nick Cross out there with 16 points. That's about it. Um, Lamar's fall off. I think it's going to come out that he was injured or dealing with something. It's what usually happens after the season. Um, I talked about Drake May earlier. Has good games, but doesn't light up the fantasy stats like you would hope. But talk about what do you have on the Kings? I don't want to.
There's a lot of guys they traded for haven't turned out too well.
What the heck happened to Jake
Poor guy.
Ferguson?
He didn't trade for
Tight
him,
end
did he?
four. No, but he's tight end four. I just had a bad week. Okay, he's been
Oh,
pretty
he had a bad
consistent.
week. Yeah,
Yeah,
he seems like
yeah,
that's the main guy Dak throws to all the
yeah.
time.
And then look who it is, Matthew, on this Evil Empire side. Mr. Bo Nix with
He didn't
33 points.
he didn't score 49 points.
He
But yeah,
did
33 is a
not.
lot.
Um, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. We'll see this week. Who'd they play?
over.
Play the
They played.
Packers.
Oh, but
When did
yeah, they played the Packers and they play the Jags this week. Yeah,
when did Parsons go down?
it was later.
It was late.
Yeah, it was later. I want to say.
I don't. I mean,
Uh,
they're 12-2. They are the least worried 12-2 team that I can ever think of in history.
yeah, I would agree with that.
I mean, the Patriots might be up there with them. What are the
Yeah,
Patriots? Are they 11-3, 12-2,
yeah.
11-3?
I mean, I would agree with that. It's just playing in Denver could be tough in the playoffs.
But we'll find
Playing in
out
New England
Sunday
could be tough in the playoffs.
when the Jags kick that ass.
if like I will get into Trevor Love right now while we're doing it, but I don't have high hopes going to Denver. But if they
I
do,
do.
oh my
I do.
God,
Yeah.
if they
They've been
do,
playing. They've been
because
playing
the defense is
ridiculous.
solid. The addition of Jacoby Myers is humongous. I love that we're getting on Jags talk right now. But yeah, if they it could be
Oh
something.
yeah,
But
I just noticed that the Kings had Jacoby on the bench.
he's
He's
on the bench.
disrespected.
He only
Yeah,
had 12.
yeah, but he's been awesome. Look at him since he joined the Jags.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
consistent.
solid.
One bad game. Yeah.
Um, I gotta
So
check the Denver, Colorado weather. Sunday, high 58, low of 37. I don't see snow, so that's good.
do
There is a
you have it in
fire
you, Matt?
weather warning.
Well, okay. So that's the results. That's our KDFL, round one results. We can get right into we'll get back we'll touch back on the Evil Empire because I have a good question for you
I was gonna
when we
say, do
pick
I
these
have it
next
in
game.
me? All right, all right.
Yeah. Do you have it in you? I'm jumping the gun here a little bit. All right, let's go to week two. What's our first game? It's gonna be the River Rats in the consolation bracket. Again, this is to end up with picks. What was it? 32 through 34? One of those?
It's around there, yeah.
Somewhere in there. If you win this, the wheel will be spun along with the defensive rookie and offensive rookie of the year. This is our first matchup in this constellation bracket. Close projection. I have Detroit's picks here with us. He is going River Rats, and his comments, boys. These are ferocious comments. Winning the dumpster fire and getting that stupid trophy and smashing it into a million pieces.
I don't even think we have a trophy for the dumpster fire.
It's in the trunk. The Golden Deuce trophy.
Oh, no, no, that trophy got retired. The
It's in the
Columbus
trunk, I
Cats have
believe.
it forever. Who's trying?
Oh, did they actually get it ever?
I don't know. They're supposed to.
Yeah.
We have to make sure they do.
Let's pick this game.
And yeah, he picked them, right? Okay, I was trying
He
to get
picked
it
the
on my
River Rats.
screen. Yep, yep, yep. Throwing love in the Bears is not great. I don't know. Wasn't that a low scoring game, Bears and Packers last time? 2 weeks ago? I don't remember. I
Yeah, I
feel like
think
it was.
so.
I feel like there wasn't a whole lot of offense.
I remember Caleb throws the interception in the end zone at the end, and I'm not going to be able to get.
Rogers against the
Yeah,
Lions will be interesting to see how
yeah. I
they do.
remember two Saturday. I mean, this isn't one of them, but two Saturday games. I was 28-21, not too bad. Two Saturday games. And this is one. And Bears Packers is one this week. So we start that now. We have the Thursday night game, Seahawks and Rams, and then two Saturday games. It's Bears and Packers at 8:20, and then the early one is I don't know. The early
Who?
one is Eagles and Commanders at 5. Big fantasy implications on Saturday.
Oh, there's two Saturday games. What
Yeah.
were they again?
Eagles and Commanders at 5, and then Packers Bears at 8:20.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good though. That's nice. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Caleb in prime
So,
time. My hero.
that's right.
My second
That's
favorite.
right.
God, I hope it's Caleb. I just hope it's Caleb versus Trevor. So our friends Dot, Roach, I feel like Eric, a few others will just lose their minds. It's Caleb versus Trevor in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think a few people would lose their minds if it's Bears Jags in the Super Bowl.
I'm just thinking Caleb versus Trevor, which is
Yes.
beautiful. So beautiful.
It would be the world's
Kyle
most
Pitts,
beautiful Super Bowl.
Kyle Pitts will
Pause.
score probably -3 points this week after the game he had last week.
Let's talk about them real quick. Tight end 3 on the year. Kyle Pitts. Oh, he's going to get the Falcons to give him a bunch of money, and he's just going to go right back to what he was.
Oh, God, that's awful.
Clear as day. Look at
He's
the
gonna be the face
picture,
of-
brother. He's right in
always
front of me
Raiders.
right there. He's 25
It's
feet
always-
from me right there.
The Raiders always have terrible teams, so you always have the Namdi Asamoah.
Yes.
You gotta have somebody.
The auxiliary positions that no one else is good. You get the best guy. It means
you
nothing.
just have,
Yes.
you go into the stadium and somebody has to be the face of the team,
Yes.
and they suck.
Yes.
Cal Pitts is going to be that guy for the Falcons for the next 5 years.
100%.
Anyway, purely based on the comments the River Rats made about this epic playoff bracket or losers bracket, I'm picking the Lumberjacks. So there'll be two respectful teams in the championship game. Spoiler alert.
I think Puka Nakua is going to get shellacked with targets with Devontae Adams out. I
Oh,
do like Bucky Irving getting Carolina, and I think Jahmyr Gibbs is going to have a day with Pittsburgh at home. So I am going with the River Rats to make this championship game. All right. I did a weird
you're
voice inflection thing there where I just kind of stopped talking at the wrong part, but
better root
yeah.
against Puka in big league. You know.
Dude, I have so much. We got to talk about this. It might be time to trim some leagues down because, like,
I know. I already
I'm in
said
the
that.
playoffs and everything's helping and everything's
Yeah.
hurting and it's not fun.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going against Puka in one, I need him in another. It's very frustrating. Okay, next game. It is the other side or the other half of the bracket. This is the vengeful game. All right, the dark
Yeah.
horses have this circled on their calendar for all the disrespect and being talked to like a child last week.
I
Remember,
was thinking
sometimes
about
draft picks
that.
don't work out, little Keith.
It's just hilarious because the amount of shit that I've talked about the dark horses this year. But I will say all that because they're 6-8, and we can see right here these are clearly two
These are two
different
very
teams.
equal 6-8 teams.
Yeah, very equal. Look at all those check marks. And I will say the Zen Masters are getting disrespected as much as the Jaguars are getting disrespected with the projected total. I scored 287 and I'm projected 234 with the same damn team this week. Although I put Kenneth Gainwell in because RJ Harvey like has a rib injury or something.
All right.
Look at
Real
those
quick,
check marks.
Detroit's comments are very, very praising of you. Caleb and Trevor leading the way and setting the tone for the next year playoff push as they go
Yep.
for this, I don't know, Constellation, Dumpster Fire, Golden Douche Trophy, whatever it is. You got a pick here? Are you going to go dark horses, I assume?
Oh yeah, clearly. CJ Stroud's going to beat the Raiders. Oh, he's got a couple of guys going against the Raiders. It doesn't matter. Zen Masters dominating. Won't be close.
I want you to lose a game to Ray Davis, Samaje Perine, and Jalen Noel.
Good.
If CJ Stroud's ever going to show up and make that Bo Nix trade worth it, as we're now dealing with the evil empire running wild in the playoffs with Bo Nix, this is going to be the matchup he needs to do it in. Also, Dalton Kincaid. We just saw Kyle Pitts, tight end 3. Dalton Kincaid, tight end 16.
16. Sure.
Ooh, but yeah, give me the Zen Masters to keep it rolling. And then we have a podcast showdown. If my predictions and Detroit's predictions come correct, we have a podcast showdown in the championship of the Constellation, which is very, very fun. All right. Next. I don't know how we're here, but here we are. We have the Mega Powers traveling to Roxalana to take on the Renegades. Projection 254 to 252 right now. Renegades appear largely healthy. Mega Powers have 2 big question marks, both named after European cities, but with Detroit's message here, he goes with the Renegades. Don't like the matchups for the Mega Powers and love the Renegades matchups. Golf and JMO will have a huge game. Again, they're at home versus Pittsburgh. Matt, take it away.
I was like, what city is named Doomsday? I was like, oh shit, it's Rome.
I stumbled on that earlier.
Okay.
You like that?
Tua's going to get benched, right? That's what I was reading.
Dude, what the heck?
Tua's done for.
Did you see that? Off his best game. Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, he saw that. Yeah,
great.
He's done for. So that means
I think it's just a scare because he did play that bad.
Kareem Hunt or Pacheco without Patrick Mahomes, played Corum, I guess.
Let me ask you that. I know I'm asking for advice.
You are.
When do you fire? When do we just bite the bullet and do this? Like, look at this. But it's in Seattle. But like, look at this. Like, when do we just say, okay, well, he just can do this?
Yeah, I know. Well, it's only been 3 weeks.
But look at these matchups.
Yeah.
But this is the number 1 rushing defense, Detroit. So I don't know.
I saw that. That's why, because Gainwell's going against him this week. But
yeah, like I don't. It seems so risky just to throw him out there. But if Adunze goes out, which I think he likely will, I don't think Adunze's playing personally. But if he goes out,
yeah, that's what I just sent that yesterday. I thought, yeah, he's week to week. I don't think he's playing either.
I don't think he's playing, but he's got projections and it makes the team feel better. They told me, so we're gonna have him out there right now.
I guess. I
No.
guess. That'd be Jerry Judy.
No,
You're a
I don't think
virgin.
so. I think it'll be Blake Corum, honestly.
No, but I'm saying also when they bench Tua and he doesn't play either. Um,
No, it's possible. We'll
but
see.
I saw I'm going against Jonathan Taylor in another league. Those projections are way too high right
They're
now. Still
so
with division in
high
there.
for what Philip.
Philip,
Yes, I agree with you. I think they're very
'cause,
high for what.
yeah, I
I
think
mean,
you got him
I
in the
need,
league
as
and
you
what? Yeah,
know, I need Jonathan Taylor to do big things, and I don't.
yeah.
I don't see that. Like
I
we'll
don't see it
see. But
happening with Philip Rivers against the 49ers. Like
Salah is surely going to be able to figure that out. Right?
I saw
You would think,
Jameson Williams is like the 10th
dude.
leading
We don't talk
receiver in
about this
yards
enough.
right now.
Yes, my receiver 11 now. Look at he's just been on fire. One bad
Yeah,
one
yeah,
random goose. That's the most random goose of all time. I can't remember what happened.
I
Did he
think
get hurt that game?
this Jameson Williams is what started my hatred for the dark horses. No, I think
Why?
it was the River Rats that did it though, because I had a trade in for Jameson Williams for Dalton Kincaid, but it was the River
Oh, okay.
Rats. It was
And
actually the
with Kyle
dark
Pitts,
horses
right?
that wanted to do it. Yeah, the dark horses wanted to do it, and then the River Rats instead chose Cal Pitts because I had him on my team basically. But I would have been pissed the first 6 weeks of this year, the first 7, the first 8 weeks
I
of
know
this.
what happens in Nagati. This guy gets traded before he gets to
Yeah,
here.
he already
I've
got
seen
traded.
this movie. This
Like
guy gets AJ Brown so fast. Get the hell out of here, J-Mo.
he deserves it. Just yeah, whatever. Like Christian Washington deserved it. Anyway,
Oh, oh, real quick. I'm
I
sorry. I
just
gotta read. I gotta read. Oh, I did. I already read Detroit. Sorry. Go ahead.
did you? I don't even remember what he
Yeah,
said.
I did. The matchups. He likes golf and JMO have a huge game. He likes the
Yeah,
Renegades.
I think you're just too injured. I gotta go to Renegades. I think I ranked them number one in the playoffs. I gotta keep them number one.
Eventually, this thing has to pumpkin in Melbourne. You can't get away with rolling out Tua and Cousins against golf at home and Stafford. Like eventually, the chickens come home to roost, and I do think it is this week. Um, unless the defense can carry me, I don't see it. Give me the Renegades getting the win and advancing to
I
the
mean,
title game for the
oh
second
my
straight year.
God,
What?
Travis Kelce is tight end number 2 on the year, but he's dead
Yes.
now, right? He's dead.
I don't think.
He's dead.
Minshew is not a fall off. The only thing I could see a problem with that game is if that defense just shuts down Tennessee and Kansas City doesn't have to do anything. Like, how
Well,
excited
yeah,
is Kansas City to go to
right.
Nashville on week
They're playing
16 for no
no
reason?
reason. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Like,
It's
how
funny.
umped are we getting for that? Okay.
Maybe this
Final.
is the final few weeks for Kelsey to just dominate
Yeah,
and then
it could be.
retire.
I mean,
He can
Minshew's going to
retire.
have a
Yeah,
favorite target. We just don't know who it is yet. He's going to pepper someone. Um,
yeah.
All right, our final game, our final prediction of round 2. This is a big one again. The Evil Empire and the Wampus Cats. Now, the Wampus Cats have been asking for this matchup. If you remember the last time, well, I guess it wasn't the last. Did the Wampus Cats make the playoffs last year?
Uh,
No,
I don't
they
know.
won the thing, didn't they?
Yeah.
They won the tournament. So the last time the Wampus Cats were in the playoffs, they beat the Evil Empire and ended that run that the Evil Empire were on. Of course, the Evil Empire then come back next year and make it a title game. But these guys wanted this rematch. Here it is. He's been calling for it all year long. Give me the Evil Empire. It's like when they used to say, give me Bama. Here we go. 261 to 251 projection in the Detroit. This man's in a dark place here. Well, I picked the Wampus Cats. Good God Almighty, stop this ridiculous run by the Evil Empire. If the Empire win it all this year, we really should just end the league. Seriously, what is the point? And I think with 99% of people, we know that's hyperbole and joking. Detroit means this 100%.
He does.
It means
See,
this a
I
million percent.
would have maybe said this time last year, but as a dynasty league, I truly believe the Zen Masters have a stronger future than the South Philly Empire, at least next year, maybe the year after. But I do want to point out these dumbasses in this league have given the Evil Empire Rico Dowdle, Zay Flowers,
Yep.
Bo Nix. Somebody dropped Michael Wilson, which was me.
Who was that?
It was me. They didn't do shit the first. I'm cutting.
Are you ready for this little bit of narrative? Are you ready for this
Uh,
narrative here? What
hold
if
on,
it
hold
comes
on, wait.
down?
Al
Okay.
Shahir, he got traded to him
That's what I
too,
was going to
right?
say.
Uh,
Where did he come from? What team did Al Shahir come from?
oh yeah, the Wampus. Yeah, yeah,
The
we talked
Wampus
about that.
Cats.
Well,
Yeah.
they gave him something else too, didn't they?
They gave him Ricky Pearsall, who's probably not going to play.
Yeah, I think I messaged you. I love the Boston. I'm probably the number one fan, but why
Yeah.
in the world do you trade to another playoff team
And Mike
way
Tomlin.
before the trade deadline?
Mike Tomlin. Caden Ellis. I mean, but that's Caden Ellis trade is a team selling off, so it's really not. Rico Dowdle was too, but
Yeah.
yeah.
All those teams, none of those guys were on his team.
Which, by the way, that fact, I know people were upset with wherever they were ranked, and I had the Evil Empire high in my rankings. This is not
I
that
had them
team.
too. It's
Like,
not.
I mean, this team's gotten
Right.
substantially better. They've made moves, they've made trades, they've gotten better, and now here they are with a 10-point projected lead in the semifinals over the 2 seed.
Yeah.
So here we are. What's your pick, Matt?
Oh, he needs to put Bill back in. Bill had a good week last week.
That sounded so sad right there, the way you said that. No, he needs to put Bill back in. Bill
He
did
does got to put
good.
him back in. He did.
Oh, what I meant when I said, do you have the stones? Do you have the stones, Matthew Edward Rutledge, to bench Justin Jefferson in a semifinal championship week against the Giants? That's a juicy matchup.
True. Yeah, it is. And JJ had a good week last week.
Not with Justin Jefferson, he didn't.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't bench him.
I'd rather go out on the hill. I'd rather die on this hill with this man.
Yeah. He's got Tyler Warren benched right now too, which because Philip Rivers sucks.
Yeah.
Also,
look at these previous two matchups. These were dustings. Ha! Dustings. Bazinga! These were dustings.
Yeah,
that was not on purpose.
I'm choosing this as a fan. I'm picking the Wampus Cats to get the victory. Not sure I believe it, but I'm going with the Wampus Cats.
I just have to believe that the Wampus Cats have done all this stuff, all these moves, moving and shaking, playing Dynasty Fantasy Football to the max, that it has to pay off at some point. And now you're in. This is your moment. This is your time to shine. Good Lord, I'm looking at this team. You need Travion Henderson to keep doing his thing. We talked about that. James Cook coming off, I think, 3 touchdowns. The matchups are there. If J-Mo and Jared Goff are going to go off, so is Amon-Ra St. Brown. I don't see a ton of great matchups. Miami, and I mean, what's it matter if Justin Jefferson gets the Giants if he can't take advantage of it? So matchup-wise, I just don't want this to come down now. Azeez Al-Shaair having the game of his year when you had him in the building in Hurricane. But I am agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with Detroit. I hate having one team picked, but we only have one difference this whole slate. It's you picking the Lumberjacks. So we're gonna have interesting things happen in week 17 with our little picks here. But I'm going Wampus Cats as well. And that is it for your KDFL Week 16 Round 2 predictions. Woo! Good stuff. What else do you have for us, Matt?
I don't know. Best of luck to all of you. I need to make it. I got an early flight. I'm looking for a quote, actually.
This man is getting on a plane in mere minutes. The flight leaves this thing's airing and going live at 7:30, as it is, and this man's walking through the gates.
Oh, I typed in the wrong thing.
This is great radio. Great radio.
You got something? What do you want to say to people?
Does anybody ever notice the Green Ranger's behind me? I don't think anybody ever picks up on my little background stuff. Green Ranger's been here for the past few episodes.
I feel like you got it more.
R.I.P. R.I.P. the Green Ranger, Tommy. Dear God, how's that internet not?
Yeah, it's not working now. I can't find it.
What does your thing say? What does your plaque say on the back right? Your attitude. Give us that.
Oh, why? Who put that up there? I've had that up there today. Damn it, I had that up there for work.
What does it
Some people
say?
say some people say I have a bad attitude. I say screw them.
Yes,
Damn it.
that's our simple quote this week.
No, 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 no. No, that's stupid. I don't know who put that up there because I
That
hit
was
that
in the
for
back of
work.
your office call.
Yeah, it was. Today it was. Damn it.
Ooh. And oh, I wish the
Whatever.
$1 million bell
Uh,
had been back here too, going full evil villain. I know it wasn't, but still. Oh,
I'll say it's the playoffs right now, so it's Christmas time. Nobody wants you all screaming at your TVs and all that, while this happens. Stress is not what happens to you. It's how you choose to react to it. Choose wisely. If you lose, you lose. You got next year. You can fight for the dumpster fire. You can fight for all that. Oh, we didn't talk about the Kings. So if the
no.
Kings game, it's
Yes, that game
this week,
matters.
right? This week
Yes.
matters, and the week after
Yes.
does not matter.
No.
All right. Stay
No.
stress
So
free. Let's go Kings this week. That's how I'm finishing it.
yeah. Okay, because you have the pick. Okay, I was wondering like what the if the Kings versus Dobermans
Damn
this
it.
week, winner gets pick 7, loser gets pick 8, and it goes throughout the rounds. So they stay picking in front of them on all 5 rounds. So.
Yeah.
That is all right. And apparently, I'm being told I suck by these messages here, but whatever. That is it for this week. Of course, next week we will have our championship preview. Unbelievable. The time has absolutely flown by in season 7 of the KDFL podcast. So, for the Zenful one, Matt Smith, for Mr. Jonathan Detroit Haynes, I'm Brett Steele, and we will see you right here next week on the KDFL Dynasty Football Podcast.